So, I've usually always had the problem of picking up my phone, checking for notifications, always going on Instagram and all that, checking TikTok, checking Snapchat, even though I don't really use that as much as the others. I'd check basically every app that I have, almost every 5 minutes, just because I could. I was addicted, so I finally decided to uninstall Instagram, Facebook, mostly Facebook because I doom scrolled on Marketplace quite a bit, probably more often than I scrolled on Reels. And ever since I've deleted Instagram, there's always that urge to go back. I have Instagram on my computer. I just Google it. I check it once and then that's it. But I don't feel the urge to scroll anymore. It's just my phone is there if I need it, and I don't really rely on it anymore. I still pick up my phone every now and then, just because it's ingrained in my brain, but it's improving over time, and I recommend to do that because deleting Instagram is probably one of the best things I could have done for me. It's definitely you have Instagram, you know how bad it is, or if you have TikTok, you know how bad it is. Scrolling is damaging yourself, and deleting those apps definitely help bring your attention span back, as well as make you human again in a way. There's always the thought in the back of our mind, what if I'm missing out on my friend's life? What if I'm missing out on this? What if I'm missing out on that? You're not missing out on anything. Social media is quite literally the reason why we have so many issues, and it causes more problems than good. And if you have this addiction to social media like I did, then you'd be checking your phone constantly, feeling fake vibrations, feeling like you need to check your phone. You'll pick up your phone, you'll see no notifications, and you'll just start scrolling. Or you'll go pick up your phone and look for something on Google, for example, or some people use TikTok as a search engine nowadays, but people will do that and they'll just get stuck in the loop of scrolling, and before they know it, they've been scrolling for hours. So if I had any suggestion in this day and age, it would be to delete Instagram and TikTok as soon as you can. You're not missing out on anything, and if you are, you will probably end up hanging out with your friend and you can catch up then. Your friends, my friends at least, don't really mind. I have their phone numbers. They can text me whenever they want. Deleting Instagram for your own sake is the ideal position that you should put yourself in. Another thing that social media does that I've been through 10, 20, 30 times at this point is the repeated depression that you just that you fall into. You don't realize it over time, but one day it'll hit you and you'll be like, "Wow, I am not happy in life." You'll be scrolling there one day, and you'll see a reel or I don't know, a TikTok, I guess, and you'll you'll just be there sitting. You'll be like, "What am I doing with my life?" That's happened to me more times than I could count at this point, and once I realized that, I was like, there's no reason for me to keep scrolling. There's no benefit. I don't remember anything. I don't even remember the last reel or TikTok or short that I just looked at. And when you delete these apps, it helps you in more ways than one. It fixes your attention span, fixes your mental health. Although, when you delete these apps, it gets harder to not go back. And you also get more time to hobbies, to study, to work. You get to spend more time with your friends instead of just staring at your screen the whole time. You don't have like this fake persona getting getting blasted to you on the internet. You don't realize it, but everything on Instagram, everything on TikTok, it's all fake. Nothing on TikTok or Instagram is real. These apps are made to keep you on and not get you off. You also get better focus. Like, when your attention span is not, not cooked, when your dopamine receptors are not cooked, when you are not brain rotted, you will be able to focus on tasks without pulling out your phone. You will be able to actually hold a conversation with somebody instead of just sitting there awkwardly wanting to pull out your phone, or you pull out your phone and just zone them out, and you just get more real life connections with that. When you delete these apps, you are more present in the world and you are not just existing. But when you're scrolling and when you're just mind numbingly consuming all of this content, I hate to say it, but you're cooked if you don't want to change your life. And I just want to clarify, this is not to force you guys to do anything, force you guys to delete your apps. This is merely just a suggestion based off of my experiences. I'm sure I'll go over a lot more experiences in future videos that I've had. There's a lot to be talked about. But for me, deleting social media, deleting Facebook, deleting Instagram, deleting TikTok, it all helped me become a better person. I used to be a very short-tempered guy, just completely angry at people. When I'm playing games, I get so angry. Ever since the scrolling epidemic, we can call it, ever since that, I just noticed myself becoming a horrible, horrible person. And I know that some people might relate to that. So I'm here to help spread awareness on this pandemic of scrolling, in a way. For me, I I would scroll for hours before I went to bed. I'd be like, oh, I'll watch a couple reels before I go to bed. Next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. Next thing you know, it's 5 a.m. Next thing you know, I fall asleep. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I gotta check my phone. I check my notifications, I check everything. And immediately after that, I start scrolling. And I never realized it. And I never realized how bad that was for me until I discovered it myself. Every morning I woke up, I would check my phone, and then I would scroll. I would scroll for hours. And I'm going to be transparent here, I'm unemployed. I don't have a job yet. I do YouTube for fun. I'm about halfway through monetization, but this doesn't matter. Continuing on, the scrolling was making me a zombie. And it's not just the scrolling, it's me wanting to keep up with the stories, the updates, the posts of my friends. And you're not supposed to be updated. As a human, you're not supposed to be updated every single second of the day about your friends' lives. That's just not how we are programmed. But in this day and age, that's what these companies, what these apps, what these massive corporations want to do. They want to rewire our brains to to basically suck the life out of us through these apps, make us zombies, and take the human out of us, basically, as crazy as it sounds. And the last thing I want to throw out here, because I relate to it really, really heavy. I'll see something, I'll see a photo, I'll be like, I took this photo, it looks really cool. I'll be like, oh, my friends will love this. So I'll post it on my story. This was way before I deleted it. I just recently deleted Instagram. I have no urge to go back. But when I had Instagram, I would see this cool photo and I would be like, oh, all my homies are gonna love this. Everybody's gonna love this. So I post it, and when I see that nobody likes it, nobody replies to it, I just start beating myself up. And this is another reason why I've deleted social media at this point, is you set yourself standards that will never be met. It's basically like a cookie jar expecting cookies to be filled. So if this is something that you relate to, let me know in the comments. I have one more point I'm gonna get to real quick. If you have any suggestions for the commentary, anything like this, video games, background videos, topics, suggestions, maybe one of you guys want to be featured, I don't know. Anything you want to give me feedback on, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed. Drop a like, drop a sub, and I hope this helps you out. I will see you not on the apps.